Hello guys, my name is Londi. My friends call me Belle. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Guys, please, it takes nothing. It takes nothing for you to subscribe. Nothing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Nothing. It's not like you're going to be charged for something or there's nothing. You just press that subscription button you see. Just click on it. Nothing. You're not going to remove anything from your account or anything. Just that. And please like, share. Please make a comment. Just say something about what you think about my stories. I have a lot of stories of people that want me to share their stories, but I want to finish with myself first. I want to share all my stories first. Then I can start jumping into people's stories. So please, guys, please subscribe. I beg you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, let me tell you, this is a story of how I was served hot breakfast. Hot one. Hot one. Guys, there was this guy I was dating back then during my NYC days. Guys, the problem is that this guy came when I was in a relationship. Though that relationship, there was nothing romance, but we never had anything romance in that relationship that I was in, because I was just in the relationship trying to see how I could love the person, because the person was a very good person, very nice person. Then along the line come this Yoruba guy. When this Yoruba guy came, I didn't think twice. I just broke up with that Igbo guy that I was dating. I didn't think twice. I did not think twice. Guys, I was serving. That guy was a captain in the Nigerian army. And he was the operation officer in his unit. I don't know what that means, but for people in the military, they understand what I mean. So, I don't know. I never had intention of even dating anyone that has to do with military. I'm not a fan of military people. I am not. And even when we started conversing with him, before I knew he was a military person, he hid that part. Though he didn't really hide it for long, because just within a week, he revealed it to me. This is who he is. He said he has to tell me because he realized that I don't like military people, but he just wished I could give him a chance to see that there's something special about him. And I don't know, I just fell for that guy. He's just almost every lady's spec. Tall, dark skin, damn it. I don't know, but that was what led me to breakfast. Anyway, guys, he was just good looking. And to crown it all, he was perfectly a gentleman. And I accepted him wholeheartedly. We were just in a relationship. It keeps going, so sweet. Most of the times we can have a little drama. It's normal to have a drama in a relationship. But it just we never spent more than a day. We never fought for more than a day. It was never possible. Because he is that kind of person that once he spent, I think, some certain time, he didn't hear from me, he run back to me. You would just see him, you would just hear a horn. Be like, I just came to see you. He said, I'm that kind of person, he doesn't want to give me a space, so I don't use that space to go and hang out with someone. Which maybe somehow he was right at that point, because at that point my head was shaking, kind of. But he doesn't know that with him I was stable. I was very stable with him. This fateful day, I told him, baby, I want to travel. I would like to travel to Jos Plateau State. I was serving in Maiduguri Borno State. So I told him I want to travel to Plateau State. That's my origin, you know. I want to travel to Plateau State. He said, okay, baby. He picked me, take me to the park, and phew, I went back home. The agreement was that I was going to spend 7 days. Then I returned back to Maiduguri. But when I went home, you know how it is at home, how your parents can be a little bit annoying, a little bit controlling, a little bit, you know, those kind of things. I got a little bit, I needed that freedom. I told myself I'm going to come back to Maiduguri. So after 3 days, I ran back to Maiduguri. I told myself, let me surprise my boo. Let me surprise my boo. On getting there to the house, I opened the door. When I opened the door, he was taking his bath. Then I saw 2 phones on the bed. 2 cell phones on the bed. One of the phone was a phone that I once knew him with. But I observed that all of a sudden that phone disappeared. When I first met him, I met him with that phone. But after some weeks, the phone disappeared. And I asked him, what about the phone? He said it went bad and he decided to dash it out. That was what he told me. But when I returned, because I unlocked the door, he doesn't know. I opened the door, he doesn't know that I was in because he was having his bath. So when I came into the room, that phone was on the bed. It was on the bed. And I held the phone and I saw it was the same phone. I was like, okay, what happened? Did he buy exactly the same kind of phone? But no, he can't buy an old phone. So I just told myself, okay, he would come out and explain to me why he lied to me. I just dropped the phone on the bed. I was waiting. While I was waiting, my phone was in my hands. I was having, messages coming in. I just turn on my data, Back then at home, you guys, for people living in Nigeria, you know how we do things. We do turn off our data. So my data was turned off. So I turned on my data. Then my messages, from WhatsApp was coming in. Clang, clang. My messages from social media, WhatsApp and Facebook, they were coming in. So one thing that shocked me was that the sound was coming in fast, and then I was hearing sound of the same sound at the same time in his phone. So at first it was like a coincidence. Do you understand? It was like a coincidence. Okay, could he be receiving? Something just told me to look, and the phone was on lock, so I could not really unlock it. Do you understand? So when I swipe, you can swipe like this. When I swipe like this, I could see the messages. I can't read all, but I could see some of the messages. So I was seeing messages, the same conversation I was having, like the same messages I was getting. I could see it coming in. And I could see it was like my own WhatsApp. I could see my profile picture. My body was shaking. I was like, okay, no wonder. I had no secrets. Guys, whatever I tried to do, this guy would tell me. I feel like he was just too smart. I felt like he was so... I don't know, but I felt like... I don't know, either someone was betraying me somewhere. I couldn't really think. I could not imagine that my phone was my WhatsApp was cloned, or I don't know what to call that. My phone was bugged. I don't know what. I never thought of it. Never. When I saw that, my heart was beating. My hands was shaking. there were things I was going through my head. I was wondering the number of things that he knows about me, or the number of things that I have done that I would not have wanted him to know. I was just, my head was shaking, confused, angry, scared. I don't know how exactly I was feeling. Then I just dropped the phone quietly. While all this was going on, he just came out from the bathroom. He was shocked. Baby, I said, you don't miss me?